Well, like it's the end of the day today. It's almost the end of October, 2 days before Halloween. Fire season is over. Rodney cleaned up a lot of stuff, burned it in the pit today and yesterday. And he's now taken all the plants out of here. And we fed the corn stalks to the goats except a few. And the beans got burned. Naomi, get out of there. The beans got burned, and he pulled up all the stuff except he has to wrap the hose up, and we'll let it get wet, and we'll pull that plastic back over it and let it compost some more for next year. Things changing colors, but our flowers are still blooming. And Rodney cleaned out all the watermelon, cantaloupe, and pumpkins since they were done. We had that really nice watermelon. Well, when he went to pull the watermelon plants, there's a few more little ones. We might break those open and see if they're any good. And I gotta pick a few more beets there. We pulled the flowers out. And our onions, I don't know if they'll grow very much more or not. And the sweet potatoes, the plant's still growing, so I guess we'll wait. They say when the plant dies down is when you pick the potatoes, and the sweet potato plant is still growing, but it's got a couple of leaves that are dying. The plants died back, and they say that's when it's time to harvest. So we're gonna take apart our potatoes and see what we got. We got the first tire off. Well, make sure there's no potatoes down in the... Hey, I see potatoes. See them?
Yeah, I see something.
Yep. And there's some big old worms. Too bad we're not fishing yet. Look at those big old worms in there.
Little.
Can still use them. There's another one. Little tiny one. They call those fingerling potatoes, right? They're like your finger. There's another one. Is it? Oh. That really is a fingerling. Is that? No, I don't see it. There. Nope. That's the one I saw. A little teeny tiny one. Okay. Well, that's our potato harvest for the year. Hopefully next year it'll be better. We've still got a lot of peppers. Yeah, and tomatoes. You can see all the green tomatoes there. As long as we don't have a hard freeze. There's more blooms on that too. As long as we don't have a hard freeze, they'll keep producing for me. Those cherry tomatoes. So see, there's even still blooms on our tomatoes, but I've been picking them. See all the blooms still in the baby tomatoes? And I haven't got down there to pick yet, but yep, there's still plenty of tomatoes in it. Well, we got our daily bowl of tomatoes. Usually we get 2. I just got 1 today. But I finally got to pick my first yellow pepper. Yay! They're all trying to get ripe, but we'll have to have a little more warm weather. But if it goes to frost or a hard freeze, we'll probably go ahead and pick the rest of these tomatoes. And the cucumbers are still blooming, but I don't know if there's very many cucumbers left, so we may be pulling those next. And then we'll probably pull the peppers, pick them and pull them. And then we'll wait on the tomatoes and see what we have, if we have a hard freeze or not. They usually will take a frost, but they don't take a freeze. Went ahead and picked this one. It's not quite all the way yellow, but it's getting cold enough. I don't know if it'll turn yellow until I bring it in the house. Well, Rodney picked my pumpkins for me. That was pretty good for this year. We got 3 nice pumpkins. One's a little smaller, but it's still a big pumpkin. There's our pumpkins. They turned out pretty nice. Especially that one on the left. That's a really nice one. We only got 1 watermelon, but it is perfect. And yeah, we'll be eating it the next few days. But yeah, it's nice and sweet, and it's just right. The garden's pretty much done, just like the whole season, and just like the day today is almost done. But yeah, it's been a great growing season for us, and I suspect our next garden video will be putting the garden to bed. So thank y'all for watching, and if you missed it, we have a lot of garden videos for the whole year. If you'd like to look at our channel and go to the playlist page, and we'll have garden videos on there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.